Poor people governor with the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Now let me get straight into this thing. Now, I made a video talking about these 1,000+ black people that was terminated, fire, sent packing, no explanation. And the people start tremble. They start to tremble. Well, they're going to tremble now more. Because I was in a very important meeting today. And I was made to understand that the PNC and the APNU collecting letters from each and every person that was dismissed without explanation. And even if they give an explanation, it's some foolishness. They're asked to bring the letters to the office of the opposition. And we know we got no PPP member that was dismissed. All the people that was dismissed is alleged. The PPP feel that they're APNU representative or appointees. So they send them back in. Send them back in, no explanation. Well, turn up with your letter at the office of the opposition. And they're going to create a whole case. A big case. One collective case. You're not alone, my people. I warn you, you're not alone. In this day and age, the PPP will never and could never get away with dismissing 1,000+ black people. The most powerful people on the face of this earth. Powerful, that's why I could talk with authority, because I'm black and powerful. In this day and age, you could do as you like, but not as long as you like. I say so. You can do as you like, but not as long as you like. You could fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. Get it in your thick skull, Jagdio and the others. When I say we coming for you, we coming for you. The diaspora will never stop fighting for democracy, especially like how we get Orange out to the White House. We coming for you. Nonsensical nonsense. In this day and age, you could send home 1,000 black people, the most powerfulest people in the world, and expect nothing is going to come out of it. You got something coming. You're very wrong. You're very, very wrong. We're going to make a big case out of this and put you to shame for the nonsensical nonsense that you're doing. And the Attorney General will feel that he's so powerful and he want apologies when people call his name. The nation again want apologies to the law books. You want apologies when people call your name and you got the ethnic commission and them jumping about the place. Feel that how you could get people the right to speak. I live in a country where freedom of speech is the #1 democracy. Freedom of speech. Nobody carving you tongue and telling you what to say, when to say it, and how to say it. You can't say black, you can't say coolie, you can't say Indian, you can't say this because you're classified as racist. Nonsense. When the pack of racists, they're right in the ethic committee and the PPP regime. Them is with the racists there. If you could fire 1,000+ black people, not one single person a mix in the race. If you could send them back in, we're telling we that you were. Nonsense. You could fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. We onto you. Onto you and onto you strong. So people, come out. Office of the opposition. Take your letters. Get a copy. Get it copy. So the opposition leader and the members of the team, along with the lawyers overseas and all the big officials, and we can deal with the PPP accordingly. How you could send home people without giving them proper, and these is professional people that in public service business over 20-something years, more than some of them even went, look, far more than some of them nincompoop. The These people in professional business. Send them packing and bring the nanny and auntie and cousin and all kind of thing and put them in positions. No qualification. That's why the bloody country upside it down. None. Where you see the vice president, and you ask her sit down with he tell you he have more pressing issues. Where's he pressing issues? Watchman in the bloody aisle. Watchman in the aisle is he pressing issues. And got tons going out to the place, left, right, and center, and they can't see it. They can't see it. And you must keep quiet because the PPP would lick you down and do this and do that. Nonsense. They got another one, a friend of a friend of a friend. They know themselves. They about the place peeping about for see who social media posting anything but up new during the election and firing. And look, this is not the way to do things, comrade. I still got you as a comrade, even though we are on opposite sides. That's not the way to do things. If the former president of Guyana had and then Nandalal, the former attorney general wife, working for him. There's not only a government appointee, there was the former attorney general wife working in his cabinet. It could get worse than that. Mr. Ranger never sent she back in. Why we gotta do this to we own? And when I say we own, I mean Guyanese. Me mean own black and Indian and them nonsense. Why? Why we can't see qualification in people and give them the job that is suitable? Why we would have a qualified person because they associate themselves with APNU, you send them back in and have nobody that is as qualified as them for that position. You're going to create a backward society. The person with the most qualification, despite of their party, or their whatever politics, whichever side it defends the act, we should embrace that person for their qualification. There's democracy. Democracy is not because you side with me or agree with me, you can't work for me. That's not democracy. So y'all gotta get it right. And until you get it right, we will continue to press on. Because we're not alone. And we're going to prepare to defend our democracy with every single thing in us. Get it through your thick skull. We ain't going to sit idle by and allow you, the PPP, to steal our joy and to squash democracy altogether. It will not happen. Gone are those days where people are afraid to speak. No, I will speak. Silencing me is error. Error. I will speak. The heart of black people is what will drive me to speak. The heart. If you calculate 1,000 black people that cannot feed the family, a family of 3 or 4, you're running into thousands of people. You send home 1,000 people that can't take care of their family. What kind of society? You can't teach your children, you can't send them for a good education. What kind of society you're going to create? Who advising y'all? What kind of society you going to create? When you got a population of 750,000 and you sending home 1,000 person that can't feed the family, a family of 3 or 4. 1,000 by 3 or 4 is 4,000 family right there, sir. Just now we calculated point blank 4,000. Don't even let we add 4 by 3. There's the amount of people that can't feed the family. It's a poverty-struck society you can get. an incompetent society. And it's going to be a struggle for the public service. To find people with competence, you got to bring in foreign persons to run the country. There's the kind of backwardness y'all trying to portray in Guyana. Let God's sense prevail throughout this party. Let me forget about this hate and this backbiting and this foolish politics. Y'all fight. Y'all better end for the seat of the presidency. You get the seat of the presidency. Do the bloody job. Get the work done. You fight for it, you get it. Get the bloody work done. Make the people happy. Jesus Christ, man. Make the people happy. Why people should still suffer in this day and age? Y'all giving out 25,000 to people. You collect so much of millions all about the place. People donate to you. You don't even have to trouble the oil money. You don't even have to trouble no money from the budget. You're claiming what? How much billions put aside for the 25,000 for give out? What happened to all the billions that America, China, and all them people give and you for give out to people? What made it? Where did it go? Where did it go? Get one to act together and help poor people. Poor people are suffering. Help them. Be a caring government. Show that you care. Don't worry, this fighting and this backbiting is a reason why every single country that's having opposition. There's a reason. Opposition is not only there to keep you in check. Opposition is to help guide and protect citizens. Work with the opposition to create a good environment for the betterment of Guyanese. It can't be a one-man show. 750 people did not vote for the PPP alone. So it could never be a one-man show. There's a reason for opposition. And the opposition shouldn't be taken lightly. You gotta work together to develop a proper working environment so that Guyanese could benefit all together. Comrades, it's time. We've been fighting and bittering for so long. It's time to move away from this kind of nonsensical politics. This winner take all. This big boy, I empower me, I do this, I ain't gonna talk to you, me. No, it's not working for us. With the wealth that we expect and the wealth that we are getting, we can come together and develop our country. Make it a paradise. And plain blank, all you gonna still get rich. All you gonna still get for teeth. At least let the people get some now. I beg of you, work with the poor people now. Please, work with the poor. The poor people ain't got a voice in Guyana. Everybody don't look for the poor. It's the middle class and the rich. They forget about the poor. When they do study the poor is when they get flour with weevil and rice with all kind of stupidness and they carry forgive handout to the poor. It's time we treat the poor as the middle class. Look out for the poor people. Stop giving them the bitter end of every stick. How we can develop the country like that? How we can keep treating poor people as poor? Help! Help! Jeez. Help the poor now. You can't only think for yourself and your middle class. You run to please the public service, opening up back the place, opening up back the schools so that business could continue, and who benefits from that? The public service. the the private sector. The private sector benefits big time from you opening up back. Not even the government benefit from that. The government ain't benefiting none from that. You open up back the place for what reason? Right now, Toronto going on lockdown. Lockdown! That's what you call a caring government. Because when all your citizens, you got 750 citizens. When all you citizens pass out, who are you going to govern? Who are you going to govern? You got to protect your citizens. You can't put a sector in front of you citizens because they're wealthy. Because they want the business to open up back. You can't turn a blind eye to people's health as a government. Are you dumb? How is, in God's name, that could be possible? How you could turn a blind eye to your citizens for a handful of people that wealthy, that want business run? The wider population is poor people, ordinary citizens, just begging for a blight. And some of these poor people well educated, but they're not given a chance. Not given a chance. They might get a job, but they ain't got bus fare. The job gone and left them. They might get a job, they ain't got proper clothes to turn up. The job gone and left them. Reality check. Let we move away from this nonsense. Fighting against we own. At the end of the day, we're Guyanese. Look at the elected Biden ticket with Miss Harris. We don't hear the saying she's Indian and she's white and she's this. She is black. All owner in Guyana is black. Don't worry, this Indian and this black thing. When you come in the north, you're black as it gets. Nobody ain't got time to look for you with your straight hair and say you white, because your skin might be light. You are black. So let we treat each other in Guyana as one. Guyanese. Move away from this. I'm appealing not only to the government, to the wider society. Each one teach one. Let's help each other to become mature and responsible citizens. There are some will never like me, and I'm quite okay with that. There are some that love me, and I'm more okay with that. You can't please all of the people all the time. I'm okay with that. But the reality is, and the hurt is, that the PPP is victimizing black people. And the Indian brothers that we have in Guyana are not standing up to the dictatorship. They're endorsing and embracing the bull from the PPP. They're not seeing this thing and calling them out and saying what they're doing is wrong. We ain't seen all these organizations what was very vocal during the election, coming out and standing up against the victimization of black people that losing the job, police brutality in the streets, the murder of the two brothers, the two cousins. We're seeing people coming out and speak about these things. And whoever speak about it is black. There we go. It would help a great deal to see some of you guys that were opening your mouth and shouting democracy fighters And democracy must be upheld. And the rule of law. Where's the rule of law now? When you fire a person that's working for 25 years without any reason. No reason given. Just tell you to go after 25 years. Leave. Where's the democracy fighters? Where's all these smart party? The dead? All these small fries party. Where are they? You mean the dead? We gotta get it right as a people. The minute you're not siding with the PPP, or okaying, or being a yes man to whatever they're doing and saying, you're racist, you don't like the PPP. How could you like somebody that ain't even like the self? Grandmother always said too many cooks spoil the pot. Too many cooks. Two captains on one ship, the ship bound to go all over the place. There's only one captain at a time. Who know and who don't know, sorry for you. And I must make it clear to each and every person that's listening to my voice. I, poor people governor, am responsible for what I say. I am not responsible for what you interpret. I'm not totally not responsible for that. I am responsible and take full responsibility of what I am saying. I am not responsible for what you interpret. That's your responsibility. Period. With that, have a blessed and a wonderful night. Love you all.